The Sodexo team has spent the past several months surveying 36 public schools to ultimately ensure that it completely meets the requirements of the Adequate Public Education Act. The cost, Sodexo Senior Project Manager Richard Bartley says, is estimated at $36 million. A lot of the issues he points out are similar to what the Health and Safety Task Force has been citing.
We have seen some damage, but by and large, they're in pretty good shape structurally, but we just want to have that confirmed by some engineers. The biggest thing that we really are finding is roofing. There's a lot of problems with roofs leaking. The systems that are in place are old. They've outlived their usefulness and they need to be redone.
Bartley says in their 400-page report they include the critical needs for schools like Southern High, which is the first facility they paid a visit to.
The Fine Arts Building, it's a wonderful facility that's virtually going unused, and so we need to get that back online.
He adds that the age structures are in desperate need of upgrades as they are not cost efficient and lack security.
Another thing is most of these schools were built back when air conditioning was not available. So they built schools that have very large windows to gain maximum airflow. Well, when we air condition a building, we want to limit that airflow. So when we go to air condition these older classrooms, all of the windows leak cold air out, and we don't want to do that.
Also in the report, Bartley says DOE needs to install a fire alarm system and upgrade its electrical systems. Sodexo also recommended that several buildings be completely demolished.
There's some of the other temporary structures that are throughout the school system. There's some smaller buildings that need to be replaced.
While it is not part of their plans, Bartley does admit that if DOE were to start from scratch and build completely new facilities, that it would cost some $600 million. The same thing is being said by DOE Facilities and Maintenance Manager Billy Cruz, who is excited to begin the projects, but admits he has limited resources.
We don't have enough staff, of course, that's always been our issue, but we're going to have to deal with what we have today.
While Bartley emphasizes the Guam Education Policy Board must first approve the report, he says his team is ready to start prioritizing the projects so that they can put out the contract bids.
We would like to do two projects this summer to hit the schools in June, July, and August and do as much as we can there, and then the following summer as well.
Now you may be wondering just where the department plans on getting the funds for these much needed repairs and upgrades to its facilities. Well, DOE Superintendent Dr. Narissa Britannia Underwood tells KUAM that she will be using the ARA funds for the capital improvement projects, and when that money runs out, they plan to ask the legislature for the rest. Reporting from Hagåtña for Guam's News Network, I'm Nick Delgado.